Like if you're in the prologue, it only is rain.
Oh.
Whoa! Careful! Don't slap yourself.
I didn't slap
Hey,
myself.
are we?
It sounded like it.
I opened a bottle of water.
So, there's your baby boy. No.
Oh, my precious redhead baby.
Looks
Now,
like we are.
His father is a
Definitely
jag.
seems to be the exit.
What?
I can see the
His-
sunlight streaming
his
in,
outfit's
so
a
I'm guessing
little
we're finally
dorky.
clear.
This
Well,
was a
what?
complete waste of time.
His
Pointless
outfit's a
busy
little
work
dorky.
at best.
It's so cute.
Okay.
Considering the school's esteemed
Because you were
founder was
cutting out on the
expecting more of a
KY
challenge,
sound.
but nothing here
Because I
posed
heard
even a
no
modest
door.
threat.
Did we even meet the same enemies?
He's
I feel
adorable.
like I've been stretched to my limits.
Your pants look like they've been stretched to their limits.
Somehow,
What's
yeah.
all that business about class
That is
7 anyway?
that's weird. They're tight,
Good question.
but
You
not
know,
a
I
good.
think they all have kind of a thigh gap going.
You've got people here from
Well, they're
different
men, so of course they would.
classes, even cultures.
Yeah, but it's a little
Is there
more
some sort of secret agenda
pronounced
with this whole
than
class 7
usual.
thing that we just don't know yet?
Well, don't forget that's where they put their weapons.
What was that?
True that.
We'll keep this
There.
joke going as long as we can.
Hehehe.
Monster.
It was so obvious. I'm sorry. It's a gargoyle.
That?
And
Like
this
I
is
said, it's a gargoyle.
What sorcery is this?
What sorcery is this?
yes, there is actual sorcery in this game.
You missed your chance. Eustace, you missed your chance.
The magic that you see in this game is fake magic, more or less.
It's fake.
The games will explain
Are
it
monsters like
in
this
more
common
detail
in the
later.
Empire?
Not outside of old
Oh,
wives'
okay.
tales, they aren't.
Did he just say orange?
This thing's cutting off her
Yes.
only route to the surface.
But
Oh,
that's
it's very. On a very rare occasion, I hear Art say orange.
but that's not what the dialogue text said.
No choice. We have
It's a
to fight
gaw, right?
Right.
That's the weird part.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
But it shows that the voice actors ad-lib a little bit
Please
here and there,
help us.
and they get these voice actors ad-lib where they can, which I'm perfectly fine with.
This looks tough.
Or it
Careful.
could be that there may have been a translation error.
And he just made the
My turn.
best of what he had. Impede.
It could be. But I think what could have happened too is a translation error, maybe
My
between
turn.
the script and
Directors.
the actual captions used in the cutscenes.
Yeah, that's true. It happens all the time in this franchise. And no, I'm not kidding. It really does. Healing time. Passive heals.
Leave it to me.
It happens in the God Eater series sometimes too, but it's much more pronounced in God Eater 2.
When they make a mistake.
When they say
Ouchie.
completely different lines
turn.
than what is written on the screen.
Oh.
And I'm just over here like, wait, you didn't even say that. Anything remotely like this.
I'm literally just canceling his moves. Every time. I forgot he had that move.
Keep it up, everyone.
Don't worry, I'll heal you.
Hey, passive heals for the win.
My turn. There.
That's why I say Elliot is the best healer in this game.
Very well.
See,
Leave it to
boys
me.
can be healers too. Jeez, I always have to be a girl.
Is that really a common trend in games? I never really noticed.
In RPGs, the healers are usually girls.
Now I've been playing different games than you do.
Very well.
Good.
Go.
It's very common nowadays, and especially.
Oh yeah,
these
that's more common now.
It's almost like boy healers are.
No, they're very rare these days. I've been playing, like I said, I play a lot of older games now.
Because older games are better.
Eh, this game is not that
Leave it to
old
me.
comparatively to what I usually play these days. I play games from early.
They're better than today's games, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Story-wise.
I'll say Neon Falcon focuses more on storytelling
turn.
over anything else. They're an old
Very
school company, and I like them for that.
Arcus, activate.
But I don't. always- But I do disagree with their practices sometimes.
They do questionable things sometimes.
They wait till their game is out in Japan first to release it in the West, where they don't hand the script over to the English speaker, English translation team first, so they don't do a simul dub.
Interesting.
He's in the second phase. What are you, the final boss of the game?
I'll handle this.
Oh, he's
It's too
not.
early for a final boss.
This is the only time you see this guy. And he's only level 5. What?
Give it up, everyone!
So he's basically the final boss of the level.
Leave it
Oh,
to
the
me.
chapter, yes.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
But
Here we go.
this is a very uncommon thing in the series too, to have final bosses of the chapters to have their own
Very
gimmicks
well.
like this.
Oh.
They all have one phase usually. Even the final bosses of the series usually have one phase of the games. But the one phase is usually really hard for the final boss. 69.
turn.
Nice.
There.
Nice
Good
job,
job, my
Elliot.
boy.
Well, we know where Elliot's mind went.
Very well.
Oh, there's
Good
a
job,
build.
my boy. A
There's
boy
a
after
bi-
my own heart.
Give it up, everyone!
Why am I so used to a mechanic that doesn't exist
to me.
yet in this game?
Because you've played this game before.
Well, it is a. Once you unlock it, it is in every game at the beginning of every
My
game,
turn.
and they don't leave it.
Interesting.
My turn.
Well, it is, where.
Here we go.
The game will describe it better than I can.
You can
my
do
turn.
it.
This is an easy boss. Even if I was under level, this would have been an easy boss. I'm not too worried about the fight.
I'll handle this.
Because I have Elliot constantly healing them,
Leave it to
so
me. There.
you know
Oh
what?
yeah, all for duration.
All right, let's do this.
Understood.
That's really good too. Strength up by 25%. And yes, strength up does stack.
My turn!
If it stacks, it will be 50% for 5 turns. But if you
Woo! Got him with the 69.
if you lose your stack, it will completely go back to 0%.
Oh dang it.
Is everybody
And
okay?
then you have to rebuild it from the beginning again.
Well, that's only a minor annoyance, right?
Yeah, only takes it takes 2 turns to regain it back to where it was. So it's not that hard.
Pain during bigger bosses.
It is a pain then, but you don't really need to worry about that. Focus on defense
That
most
should
of
be
the
the end of
time.
it.
Okay.
No, it's down, but not
Awesome.
out.
What do you think of this monster's design?
It looks kind of cool,
That's
honestly.
one hell of a second
Again,
win.
Neil
Doesn't look quite like a gargoyle, though.
Falcom knows how to design monsters, don't they?
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity.
Yeah.
But this thing needs to just die.
Well, you haven't really played much of their games.
It's no use.
I
We're
haven't,
too spent to go another round.
so
with
I
it.
wouldn't know much about it.
Guess I have no choice.
Falcom is a great studio, great monster designs. Here's the ability I was talking about, coming up soon. They'll show it in the cutscene. And then they will describe it and how it works after the cutscene.
You made it!
pay
Big
attention.
fucking sword girl. My girl Laura.
You've
You have
certainly
to-
got some good
Just
timing.
pay attention and you'll see what I mean.
Seems like you're all okay at least.
Okie
I'm
dokie.
sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
That is actually more. There's more meaning to that than you think.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched
They
it.
bring up the Dark Ages quite a bit in the series.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening.
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Oh,
Hi, Fee.
hi.
I know she sounds
Looks like
bored,
you
but she's
started the party
fun.
without me.
I like Fee with her dual guns, sword things, whatever you consider
Dual
that.
gun swords.
You.
I know they have. I know they actually have a name, and I always forget what they're called in this
Releasing
game.
limiter.
It's okay.
Take this. Break shot.
You might recognize that move. Boop.
Oh my god!
An opening.
Go!
Time to pack a wallop.
Psych. Eat that.
Fire!
Ja. Ta. Now.
Again, you
This
guys.
one's mine! Ah!
It was like she's taking a poop.
Huh?
Nothing.
Something about poop.
I thought it was like she was taking a poop.
It kinda did.
We did it!
You beheaded that thing.
Were you expecting something more violent? Or less
No.
violent?
I was expecting something more
think this is the
violent.
end
I
of
was
it.
expecting blood.
Again, remember
At the very
this
least,
is a
that creature doesn't
T-rated
seem like he'll be
game.
coming back for a rematch
I
anytime soon.
know.
They have to hold back somewhere.
What
Yeah.
happened there anyway?
But
Right at the end of
they
They
use
chose on blood instead of short skirts.
well
Now that you
they use
mention
their
it,
words
I did
more
feel something
than
wash over
they
me for
show
just a second
stuff.
there.
They will describe something more in detail than they can show it.
It was like each
If
of
that
us were
makes sense.
engulfed in some faint blue light.
Because
Yeah.
can I tell you the backstory of the picture I sent you of that girl with the scythe?
Sure.
Her backstory is her parents gave her to some friends. Then a cult king killed everyone in that village, took her in, put her into paradise, which is a house where these higher ups come in and they'll do illegal things with young ladies.
Lovely.
And then she has split personality disorder, and she
I
slowly
don't
kills
blame her.
her split personalities.
I don't blame her.
And then the villains come in, save her, and then she becomes the enforcer of the group.
Interesting.
What?
Here's this. Oh, terrible. Terrible timing.
I
did
did
not-
notice something as we fought.
I did it on purpose
Perhaps
for
it was
you
just
to
the
know
blur of
that.
combat, but I felt like I could
Nice.
see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Hi, Fee. Fee is
Agreed.
bored.
I have a feeling what we just
Doesn't she sound
experienced
bored to
was
you?
The
She sounds
biggest
so
selling point of the
disinterested.
almighty Arcus?
Oh, I did that by accident, sorry.
It's okay. Give this man a prize.
Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again.
Are you leaning into the ever pervasive anime trope?
Yes, they are, but they play with
Oh,
it.
yes.
The games
The
play.
ever pervasive shonen anime trope of
Don't worry.
friendship and teamwork.
These games play with
I'm so
their
proud of you
tropes around.
guys.
They love to. And they like to deal with darker topics. Like,
Oh,
like
honey, I love it too.
yeah, I told you one of the darker topics the games deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that about finishes up today's
And
special.
also,
orientation
I'll tell you this:
exercise.
they showed the girl's body scarred up and nude
Owie.
in a still, but not in
Aw,
animation.
what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
Well, that
What
is
are we
better
supposed
that
to be
way.
happy about?
And that's what I mean. They will use wording more than pictures.
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh.
Because they're actually creative.
I'll take a stab at
Hooray!
it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some
What are you
sort of
talking
melting
about?
pot,
You're unlucky
but
number
it's a
7.
broad cross-section of people.
You mean lucky number 7?
But why were the 9 of us
Unlucky
chosen
in Japan.
particular?
True. Hey, it could be number 4.
Yeah.
That is a valid question.
There we
And
go.
that's usually safe for the villain
There's
side.
no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major
Ein.
contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus orbments you
Never,
got there.
never forget about the number Ein. You probably don't know
What?
I'm. Yes,
How so?
German for 1.
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus
This
units
game
are
does
developed
use
jointly by the
German
Epsilon
Why?
Foundation and the Reinford Company.
I hope you know. I hope you know some German.
Like any battle orbment,
I
they
do.
let you use
Just a
Good.
little bit.
and
Good.
these have
You should be able to
communication
get. Well,
functionality
you should
built
be able to
right
get enough information from.
But their crowning
It
feature
then.
is what's known as combat linking. That's the
Awesome.
phenomenon you all experienced just now.
That's what the combat mechanic is. Combat links.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty
Oh.
apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely. Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit.
Don't
that can
forget they're in a
sense each other's
military
movements,
academy, of course they
acting
would
in
do this.
perfect sync, even in the
Mhm.
most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
And more death.
It
Of
does
course.
sound rather.
Idealistic.
Hmm.
Well, yeah,
That's a
the
good way to
technology
say it.
has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude.
Oh yeah, there's a,
Wonderful.
let me tell you this now. There's like 12 playable characters in this game.
And since aptitude trumps
Nice.
background in Class 7, well,
I see.
I would say something, but it might spoil some of the game for you.
But what gives us this aptitude, though? As
But I
compared
will have to
our
word
peers?
it in a way that
Just seems so
it
random.
is. You won't understand until you see the ending of the game. You already met the main villain of the game.
You did?
Yes, you
what
did.
indeed. As promised,
Awesome.
if any
Good
of
luck
you
figuring
have
out who it
objections to
is.
being in this class, speak now.
I hope
or
it's not
forever hold your
Sarah.
peace.
I can confirm you this. No, she's not.
Good.
Everyone on screen is not a main villain right now.
Wait.
I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of
I've
your
already
situation.
met the main villain, huh?
Yes, you have.
But this program
The
isn't
main
cheap to
villain
run, so
playable?
we're not about to force anyone into it
Yes.
if they don't want to be here. You
Is it
should
rain?
also be aware that Class 7's curriculum
That
will
would be a
tougher
plot
than
twist, and
any other
no.
class's coursework.
Okay, good.
Just fair warning.
He's the main character through all 4 games.
So now you know. And that
Well-
leaves you
Gotcha.
all with an important decision to make.
I
Will you
should
stick
say
with Class 7
3.5 games.
or not?
3.5. I'll take it.
There is story reasons why he's not playable for a half of a game.
Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been
Fair
assigned to
enough.
otherwise.
I'm trying
I've
to
had
be
that happen on a couple occasions.
I'm trying to be very vague so you don't know what happens without spoiling too much.
Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2.
Then do not
commoners in
speak.
4 or 5.
I will
But-
figure it out.
But I put enough seeds in your mind that you can figure out, and the game does a really good job at hinting who the main villain is.
It's still just the first day,
I
so
will
there's no real
cultivate
catching up
my
you have to do.
speculation
I'm
part.
sure you'd fit in just
And please
fine.
don't look anything else up online for the series,
Okay.
because there are a lot of spoilers that people mention unknowingly.
Or they just
I'll do
mention it knowingly
Whatever
but
Class
don't
7
care.
has to throw at me,
That's
I'm
true.
game.
Just don't go to Reddit.
Well, wait, what?
I will make sure to stay away.
Just like that?
So you're the
Forevermore.
first then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Yes.
Not really. I
I
just feel
mean-
like I've put my family out
I mean,
asking
no.
them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
Good boy.
A noble sentiment.
I like the
Count me in
emoji
as well.
cons.
The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel.
I love how
One
they
can't hope
had the little
late without
emotes
grip
on the
after
top of their heads.
Oh yeah,
Let's make it 3.
it's a nice little touch.
Guy is jacked. Just look at his shirt.
I mean,
Considering how
bro.
far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly
He
to back
lifts,
down before I
bro.
even started.
Actually, no, he doesn't.
Well, looks like we got the country's strongest freshman on board.
Well,
and
he
our
is-
strongest student too.
He is his people he lives with is nomads. They're all nomads.
Any more takers?
Obviously athletic peeps. Moving all over the place.
Allow me to take part as well.
Best way to describe Guy is he is a North American Indian. Native North American
I was
type of
only able to
idea
come
is
because
a
of the
film.
school's generosity.
Interesting.
It's my duty
That's
to help in any way
The
I
best
can.
way I can describe his culture.
Sign me up too.
I kind of feel like fate
My
brought us
baby
here for a
boy's
reason,
in
you know?
too. Good.
You all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from
I like Sarah's hairstyle.
I do too.
That random.
I used to wear my hair like that sometimes.
Was it hard?
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Nah.
Let me join too.
With someone with short hair,
Huh?
I don't understand hairstyles. I just let my hair do whatever it wants.
Oh,
I don't
there's a
comb it
surprise.
ever.
I was almost certain your
I'm kind of the
rebellious
same
streak
way
would see
right
you
now.
opt out just
I
on
just let my
general
hair do
principle.
whatever it wants.
Last time I tried combing it, it broke it. It broke the
does bother
comb.
me that you've got us using these
Oops.
Arcus units that are
It broke
still
the
pretty
teeth off the
clearly in
comb. So
development.
I was like, well, my hair does whatever it wants now.
But if
Mhm.
I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
That's gonna be her character arc. More or less.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really
Who,
care either
me?
way.
Oh,
You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself.
Oh yeah, these two characters have an interesting relationship. I will just give you that. What do you think it may be?
That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your
Sisterly?
own life.
I could see that, but not exactly what I meant.
Fine, I'm in.
You'll see more about their relationship and their backgrounds.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now.
Is
I'm a
that
little
supposed?
scared to answer now.
Is that supposed to be a movie reference?
Yeah, probably.
Which leaves just the 2 of you.
I will. Fine. I can. You know what? No, it's a major spoiler for both characters. So I can't say too much about them.
Okay.
I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life. Unless something is done about it, this country has no future.
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alberea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
Nice.
Why?
You didn't have
You're the
to.
son of a duke. Just the thought of being in the same class as
What,
commoners should make you
Dukemon?
sick.
Where's Dukemon at?
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm
Oh,
supposed
you
to.
probably don't. You don't know his Japanese name, do you? You don't know what Dukemon is. Gallantmon.
As far as the House of Alberea is
Oh.
concerned, there's little difference between
Oh,
other
you're talking
nobles
about a
and
Digimon.
commoners.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know both Japanese and English names of every Digimon.
Besides, this should
Now-
at least ensure I won't have fools
Did I
flipping out
watch-
every day
I
trying to
watched-
win my favor.
I watched both versions of the anime.
That said, I have
Awesome.
little interest in getting drawn into your petty
Where I
quarrels
can
on
find
a
it.
daily basis either.
Exactly.
I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm
And
certain we
the-
can at least agree on this.
And the
No?
games use the Japanese names, and when because they're all Japanese voice acted, and the English names in the subtitles.
I'm in. Come hell or high
So
water.
it's good to know both their names in their languages.
Success is spoon-fed to you up to now.
No.
Outmoded class system is going
What
to
the
hand you
flip
trophies
happened
anymore.
over there?
I don't know.
We'll see about that.
It's happening again.
It's happening. It's happening.
Oh.
You're going
It's
to be
totally
like this
on
pretty
my
much
end.
all year, aren't
Aye.
they?